You threw a no-hitter today. Congratulations. Did you have any idea that you were going for that when you were pitching in the last inning there?
Thank you so much, but no, I had no idea that I was up for a no-hitting game.
Yeah, we weren't sure either because there was kind of a questionable error, maybe hit in that first inning. So we're generous when we score. So we kind of said, okay, we'll give it a hit, I guess. But your scorer said, nope, that was an error, and I'm sure you're definitely happy about that. What was going so well for you on the mound today? It seems like you were able to really spot your pitches. What felt so good inside the circle?
My spin was very good today, and I felt like I had the most control over my pitches today that I've had.
I have a question
so far
for you,
season.
Sydney.
Yes.
I don't know if it was a changeup you were attempting to throw about a dozen times today. It worked about twice, and I'm not being critical,
No.
but it seems like there is something that you could work on.
Yes, my changeup has been a work in progress for since I started pitching. We've tried many different ones, but we're honing in on it.
So, you mentioned that changeup kind of slipping out of your hand. I mean, is that something that, you continuously work on in practice and during games to try to get that thing working a little better for you?
All the time. It has its ups and downs as I work through different things to improve my motion overall. I have to do specific things to work through my changeup to get it to be the most effective that it can be.
Sydney, you guys have had some really nice non-section wins this year over some good teams, Mount Pleasant, Latrobe. You beat Burrell by a run. I know it was a tough loss to Penn Trafford, but they're such a good hitting team. What do you like so much right now about this year's team, and how will those wins against some pretty good opponents, and even the loss to Penn Trafford, kind of help you guys going forward?
What's different about this team is we have a whole different energy than we've ever had before. Every team has a family-like feeling about it, but we've never been closer on or off the field, and all of us have been playing together since we've been little. That this is our time to really show all the improvement that we made on and off the field together. And those wins were huge out of section and big accomplishments as we were up against
some really good you're talking about Mount Pleasant,
big title
Latrobe.
winners.
Yeah, exactly. Whippy old contenders.
Even
for sure.
the loss against PT shows us that we could be team of the week the same week as we can lose by 10 runs, and it keeps us honest, and it keeps a fire lit under us to keep us working hard every time we have the opportunity.
That's for sure. And you mentioned how close you guys are. Does that have something to do with missing the year last year and having to kind of stay together and finally getting an opportunity to play softball this year? I mean, you don't take anything for granted right now, do you?
Absolutely. We don't take anything for granted. Every time we come out on the field, it means so much more than it did before.
You committed to Westminster. What kind of went into that decision, Sydney?
I did. Westminster, the campus and the program was something so different, and it was the ideal feeling that they tell you about when you pick a school, how when you go there it feels like home.
What are you going to study at Westminster?
I'm still undecided as of right now.
That's always a good first step. Get there, get your freshman year under your belt, learn the ways of Westminster, and then take it from there.
Absolutely.
So one final thing for you. I know how excited you guys are to face some really good teams in this section, obviously Hempfield, but you go up against North Allegheny on Monday. How exciting is that going to be? How excited are you to face a really good NA team?
We are extremely excited to have the chance to finally go back and play a game against them because it's been so long. It's been building up since obviously our 2019 season. We lost to them 3 times in 3 very good games. So we're excited with the new team that we have against the new team that they have to see what we can do.
We're going to get Maddie Kessler in here. Talk about the way that she stepped up when Bailey went out.
Maddie Kessler, my girl! Maddie and Bailey have been a dynamic duo, as me and Ange have been since we've been very little. And they are both extremely good catchers, and I love pitching to both of them. And
I won't ask who your favorite is. We won't put you on the spot like that. You just love them both.
And it's unfortunate that Bailey had to go out like that, but I had no doubt that Maddie would come in and get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, that's so great to have Maddie here. I mean, Bailey's such a great player, but to have a really good catcher right behind her, I mean, that's pretty important, isn't it?
Yes, when we aren't here next year, I know that our shoes will be filled by very good players.
Sydney, thank you so much for your time. We'll talk again. Congratulations, and go get NA on Monday.
Thank you so much.
There you go.